Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Leora and I help individuals like yourself to discover and reveal their light within. This week's energy is just off the charts. On the 22nd of September and on the 23rd of September, we had a 2-day power-packed days where so much light came in. So much light. And now we are asked to do something with this light that we received on those 2 days. I don't know if you guys realized, but we are in a time of judgment. We are in a time where the Creator is actually sitting on the throne of judgment. And what does that mean for us? I don't know how it was for you guys, but I know on the 24th, on Friday, I woke up and I felt like something was missing. And when I looked closer into the energy and what's going on, I realized, part of my soul is still up in the upper realms. Just a part. Of course, we wouldn't be alive if our entire soul left our body, but we usually have a higher percentage of our soul in our bodies in this realm at this moment. But due to this court process that's going on, we have less a percentage of our soul in our body right now. And you guys may have been noticing that something's a little off right now. So let's just imagine what's going on in the upper world so that we can see how that relates and correlates to what's going on right now in this realm. So in the upper worlds, like I said, the Creator is sitting in the judgment seat. We are sitting in the accused seat. We're being accused. And we have angels surrounding us, angels that we've made ourselves through our good deeds in this past year. So on the 22nd of September, we started a new year. And so what does that mean exactly? We have these angels through our good deeds that we've created, and they are speaking for us. And then we have an opponent that is speaking against us. He is accusing us of all the negative things that we have done in this past year. And that's why more of our soul has to stay present in the courtroom. So what does it look like, though, in this realm? What does that mean for us? Well, if you were the opponent, if you were trying to accuse somebody of something, let's say somebody who has a very short fuse and gets angry and is very reactive. In this time, the opponent is trying to get it, or is not trying, 100%. The opponent will give you situations, if that is your tikkun, if that is your soul's correction, anger, to transform your anger, then the opponent will give you situations to try to get you to become angry, to become reactive, to prove his point. That looks something like this. He gives a situation, all of heaven is watching. He gives you a situation where you could potentially become angry. And then all of a sudden you fly off the handle and you're blowing up, you're yelling at the kids, you're throwing things, whatever it looks like. And then the accuser says, see, look at that. I told you she's got anger problems. Now let's take the same scenario. And then we'll understand what our job is during this 10-day period. We get a situation where usually it would trigger us and usually we would become angry. But we pause, we stop, and we say, wait a minute. I'm in a court process right now. And I know the accuser is trying to get me to be angry, to prove his point. But I don't want him to prove his point. I want to make a new statement, a new point, because I'm a new person. And so in that same situation, you pause, you stay calm, and you react with absolute certainty in your heart, knowing that you are not an angry person. That is just a part of your ego, but you're doing away with that now. You're changed. And you are able to react in a calm manner. and able to pause and be proactive. What happens in the courts in heavens right now? In that moment, they're looking at the accuser and saying, sorry, but you described somebody totally different. She doesn't look angry to me. Okay, and that's whatever your tikkun is, whatever your soul's correction is, whether it's what triggers you basically. That's where your soul's correction is. What triggers you? Is it the lack of resources, lack of money that triggers you? Is it your partner, relationships that trigger you? Is it abandonment issues? Is it fears? What is it that triggers you? Because those are the situations that the opponent is going to throw at you in this 10-day period. And in this 10-day period, all we have to do is stop, pause, and have that vision of what's going on in the courts, in the upper realms, and say, wait, I don't want the accuser to have more ammo. I want to now make a case for myself. And that's what we're doing. We're building a case for ourselves with every time we pause and we react differently. We choose how we react instead of being driven by our ego. This 10 days is going to wrap up with a very important fasting time. It's on the 1st of October, 2 evenings, starts around 6 o'clock, depending on your time zone, from the 1st of October to the 2nd of October. And at the end of the fast, the court proceedings are closed and the verdict is given. And that's why it's so important for us to build our own case during this 10 days. And then to fast with a consciousness. We are connecting to the consciousness that that person, that old version of myself that I was last year, is done away with. That's what we're proving in our court case. That's what we're trying to prove now, is that person doesn't exist anymore. I'm done with any type of lack. I'm done with any type of victim mentality. I'm done with everything that is holding me back, holding back the light from flowing into me and through me. I'm finished. I'm finished with it. And if we take the power of what's coming for the next 12 months, if we are conscious of what is coming, the light of the Creator is going to be coming, flooding into our world, into this realm in a major way. What does that mean? It means that we, the people of consciousness that have chosen to do the work of the light, we are responsible for how that light comes into the world. It will come either through chaos or through mercy. And if we are willing to stand up and do our inner work, do our transformation, and stop blocking the light from flowing into us and through us, if we are willing to do the steps we need to make that happen, then we can channel that light into the world with mercy. And so I encourage you guys to take this time frame that we are in right now seriously. Do the inner work, do the process. Remember the vision of what's going on in the upper realms, in the courtroom right now. And you decide. You alone decide what your verdict is going to be. Do not let the opponent decide what your verdict is going to be this year. You take it in your hands and you make the choice. You make the conscious decision to do the work and then put it in action. You have to put it into action. Otherwise, it's just thoughts. It's just wishful thinking. You've got to put it into action. Do the work. Put it into action. And you determine your verdict for this year. You determine how much abundance you're going to have. You determine how much health you're going to have, how much love you're going to have, how much finances, how much financial wealth you're going to have. You determine your sustenance for this year. You decide who you're going to be this year. You and you alone. during that fasting time. It is a powerful time, but take it seriously. And together, I'm not fasting alone. I'm fasting for my partner. I'm fasting for my children. I'm fasting for my family. I'm fasting for my friends, for my community, for all of mankind. I'm fasting for you. And I ask you to join me and put in your prayers, put in your fasting time on Wednesday and Thursday, and take serious what's going on right now. We alone decide our verdict. I wish you guys an amazing fasting time, amazing week, and feel success. An amazing amount of light to flow within you and through you during this time. Before we go, let's end in affirmations together, prayer, whatever you want to call it. Again, when I say prayer, I don't think of it as a religious thing. I think of it just connecting to our higher selves, connecting to the Creator, connecting to the light source. So thank you, Creator. Thank you that we have absolute certainty that we are seeing this video at the right time, and we are totally aware and conscious of what's going on, and we are going to make those choices. We ourselves are going to choose our verdict, and we are going to decide who we're going to be this next year. That old self is gone. It's died. It's buried. It's that person that person that's being represented in the courtrooms right now in the heavenly realms no longer exist. And with every action that we take, every word that we speak this week, we are going to prove that that person doesn't exist anymore. And we are going to write the verdict we want for the coming year. We are going to have abundance of health, abundance of love, abundance of finances and sustenance, abundance of divine inspirations, abundance of harmony within our family, within our friends, within every relationship we have. We pronounce harmony within that. And we thank you for that we are fulfilling our life's purpose, and that we are really coming into what our soul has come into this world to create. We are going to create it. We are going to be channels of light for that amazing amount of light to come in this year through us as mercy. We're going to bring it into the world. We are committed to bringing that light into the world through us, through mercy. With mercy, we're going to bring it in with mercy. We thank you for this upcoming year. We thank you for our newness. Everything's so new. We're going to open our eyes on Friday morning. No, I'm sorry, on Thursday morning after our fast. No. We're going to open our eyes after our fast. And we're going to, it's Friday morning. We're going to open our eyes Friday morning, and everything's going to look new. We are going to look in the mirror, and we're going to see a new person. We're going to look around the world and see the world through different eyes that you give us to see the world through, how you see the world, how you see each person, and how you see us. That's how we're going to see ourselves and the world. Thank you. Thank you for this amazing opportunity. Thank you for this amazing life. Thank you.